What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for thelines.com, playbooks.com, and let's talk some NFL draft. We're only 24 hours out from the first round of the NFL draft, and I want to bring you 5 bets that you can actually still make today. Remember, everything we do here on The Lines, absolutely free. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments section what bets that are still available that you want to make or have made here recently. Guys, this is the biggest deal about this is I want to give you bets that you can still make today. Everyone's out there putting out these articles about, oh, I got this at, 25 to 1, and I got this at, minus 110. Well, that's great and all that you did that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, but people can't make that bet today. So if you're looking to make some bets today, I at least have 5 that I think are still bettable, at least, and maybe you want to get in your account. Over here at The Lines, as always, absolutely free. We got a whole draft betting guide telling you about some of the top players. You can look at the draft order. You can see where everything sits as far as the number 1 overall pick, et cetera, et cetera. Let's get to bet number 1 here. And the bet number 1 is Derek Stingley to go as the number 3 overall pick. And this is a bet that you can make if you just go to the draft picks tab. Under the number 1 overall pick, they've got all the way to number 10 at DraftKings, and Stingley to go 3rd overall has picked up an incredible amount of steam. Here's the thing. The deal with the Texans is we didn't really know what they were going to do because they need everything and they were a bit of a wild card. Well, it seems to be that they are seriously considering Derek Stingley with that number 3 overall pick. And so you can get 2 to 1. You can also just pick them as a team to take a defensive back if you think it's going to be Sauce Gardner instead at plus 150. So you can go that route as well. But I really do think that they're going to go, it seems like they're going to go this direction here from all of the reports and all the latest mock drafts that are coming out right now. Pick number 2 that you can still make out there is draft position on some of these guys out here. And I'm going to go, and it has come down off the board, Kaiir Elam. When that thing posts back up, guys, what we want to do is take Kaiir Elam at under 33.5 or better. If you can find 34.5 or 35.5, something like that. We really want to take Kaiir Elam. There is a massive groundswell for him to be going in the first round now. So we want to take Kaiir Elam under kind of 33.5 or better. So if you can find 34.5, 35.5, whatever it might be, we want to take him at under that number. It looks like they are trying to readjust this as we speak right now. Third bet that we want to make is the quarterbacks. And listen, I know it's a little bit juicy. I understand, but the over 2.5 at 200. We know Malik Willis is going to go. We know Kenny Pickett is going to go. We just need one of the other quarterbacks to sneak into the first round. Be that Desmond Ridder, be that Howell, be that, maybe Corral, one of these 3 guys to sneak into the first round. We just need some team to like one of those guys better than the other teams. We just need some team to want to be able to get that 5th year on the contract. And that is such a huge, how these quarterback salaries are going these days. So to be able to get that 5th year on the rookie deal for these quarterbacks is so huge if you happen to hit on the quarterback. And you can at least delay having to pay them the $40, $45, $50 million a year, an extra year. So I do like the over 2.5. I know it's juiced to minus 200. I still think that is bettable. I think we see 3 quarterbacks go in the first round. Remember, the Detroit Lions hold that 32nd pick as well as we sit currently. They could easily just say, hey, Jared Goff obviously is not the future. We hold the 32nd pick. We get the 5th year option. Let's go ahead and take a quarterback with that number 32 pick. So a lot of quarterback needy teams out there. Really do like the over 2.5 on the quarterbacks. Think that is still bettable even at the minus 200. The 4th pick we're looking at here, and this is a head-to-head. You can bet matchups. First player to be drafted, and it's Daxton Hill versus Desmond Ridder. Daxton Hill, this is just a value play on where the majority of the mock drafts are going and where we feel like we have an idea of the most likely scenario. Daxton Hill is being mocked into the first round in every single mock draft that's coming out here over the last week. Now, earlier ones did not have him go in the first round, but this is one of those guys that's been climbing the draft board, and everybody has him going in the first round here now lately, while only about 60% of the drafts have Desmond Ridder going in the first round. So what we're basically getting here is paying 140 on one guy that we feel pretty confident about going in the first round, Whereas one guy, we just kind of think it might be more of a coin flip because, again, is he the third quarterback taken, or does somebody like Corral better? Does somebody like Howell better? So there's not really a for sure that he would be the third guy, whereas Daxton Hill is definitely going to be the second safety and definitely going in all the mock drafts in the first round these days. So I do like that head-to-head as well. Finally, the fifth pick, and this is just to have a long shot into your account, guys. I put in my account the Tennessee Titans to take a quarterback at 6-1 with their pick. Here's the deal with this team. They've got Ryan Tannehill, which they obviously have not decided he's their long-term option. He's only got 1 year left on his deal. They can get rid of him after this season, save themselves about $20 million if they get rid of Ryan Tannehill. And I don't think that this Titans team is sold on Tannehill long-term, that him being the guy to take them to the promised land. You're sitting here and you're the Titans. You still have Tannehill, who, no matter what, this season doesn't change for Tannehill. He's playing for a new contract regardless. So you're not worried about souring him or having him get disgruntled or anything like that, because he has to play well this year no matter what, because he's playing for a new contract, whether that is with the Titans or whether that's with somebody else in free agency. So I think that there's at least a chance that the Titans, if one of these quarterbacks falls, that they might be looking at quarterback and getting 6-1. Do I think this happens one in 5 times that we do this draft, we play this draft through over and over again? I do. So I do like the 6-1. Again, it's nice to have a long shot ticket in your account, give you a nice little sweat whenever the pick comes up for the Titans as well. Don't necessarily think this is going to happen, but I think the likelihood is greater than the 6-1 that we're getting on the quarterback for the Tennessee Titans to go. So again, guys, everything we do, absolutely free. Head over to the lines, check out everything that we got going on over there. Get in the Discord as well up here. Click in this. We're going to be talking draft all the way up until that first pick is announced. Good luck on all your bets.